The recording has started.
Krishnaya Vasudevaya Devaki Nandanaya Nandagopakumaraya Govindaya Namo Namaha Adrahita Charu Vamshanada Mukutalambi Mayura Pinchamala Hari Nila Shila Vivagdalila Pratibhastantu Mama Antima Prayane Om Nila Okay, no problem. Nila Singastam Krishnan Paratim Samsaratam Japiante Surchistayam Shatrikam Yavatat Kuchapanke Goda Sina Vastu Priya Anna Vayel Pudamte, sorry. Unga Pulakade Totatu Shankar here were in Hilda. Shankar the Void will gamble by Minagan. Shankar Puripura even but Kavakava. Shankar Puripura even but Tangal Tirko, Shankarvan, Potanda. Anglai Muslim, Yulupuan by patient Nanga. Nanga Islandrai, Nanadai, Navadai. Shankar Shakaram in Tarkayan. Angai Kanai, Padilor, Embavai. Here Goda Devi, on the 14th day, is singing about the glories of Krishna. Same time, waking up other Gopika. You are such a beautiful girl. You promised to wake us up. You are sure you will wake up before us. You will wake us up. But we are the ones who woke up early. We are here at your doorstep. And you are not even coming out. And you are still sleeping. What is happening with you? Can't you see? In the good olden days, they used to have a well in their own backyard. The well where there are steps, you can literally get into the well. Standing on the last couple of steps, you can even take bath, you can take water, everything. So in those kind of wells with steps where they can get in, they will also throw some lotus, stems or the lily stems. And it is early in the morning. The lotus flowers bloom when it is about to sunrise. Whereas the lily flowers, they will just close down. They just bloom only in the night. So lotus flowers are blooming in your backyard well, and the lily flowers are just fading out. And of course, all the great sannyasis with their saffron clothes, they are blowing the conch shells to wake up all sleeping cells and are filled the temples in Narayana to offer their prayers. Can't you hear all that? And still you are sleeping? You are such a beautiful and a talkative girl, very smart girl. Having promised to wake us up, how could you be still sleeping? Really, you should be ashamed of this kind of behavior. Come, join us. We are all singing the glories of the Supreme Lord, Sriman Narayana, also called as Padmaksha, Kamalaksha, means the eyes are there looking like lotus petals. Shankar Chakra Gadadhari, having Shankar Chakram Gada Padmam in his four hands. Ajana Bahu. Generally, Ajana Bahu they say only for Rama. No. It is equally applicable to Lord Krishna also. Now, what exactly she means was Srimad Narayana as Pankajaksha. Now they're saying, once upon a time, when Bhagavad Ramanuja was there studying the holy scriptures under a teacher called Yadav Prakasha. Well, Yadav Prakasha belonged to the Advaita philosophy, Shankaracharya following. Still, Ramanuja went there to study the Upanishads. While one day, while giving the explanation for verse in the Chandogya Upanishad that says, Tasya yatha kapyasam pundarikamevam akshini. Those days, the teachers, after having lunch, they eat a heavy lunch. You know, in the good olden days, they used to be well-built people. Having a very heavy lunch, then trying to relax, lying down with his feet in one student's lap, and that student will be pressing his feet, his head in another student's lap, and that student will be fanning him. Then they will start explaining. One student will be reading and he will be explaining. So while explaining, when this verse came, he gave an explanation. There, that Supreme Lord Narayana, his eyes are there, very pinkish, like a lotus flower. That very pinkish, how pinkish? They used the word kapyasam. Literally, kapyasam means if you see the buttocks of a monkey, the back of a monkey, the buttocks of a monkey looks very red in color. So kapi means monkey, asam means the back, the buttocks. So Narayana's eyes are there as red as the buttocks of a monkey. That's what he gave. Those days, the students never opposed the teacher. Ramanuja, who was listening to this Yadav Prakasha kept his head in Ramanuja's lap and he was giving explanation. Ramanuja could not digest this kind of a very mean comparison of Narayana's eyes as red as the buttocks of a monkey. He could not say no to his teacher. He was just shedding tears. And the intensity of the tears, he was feeling so bad. The tears were so hot. A drop of it fell on Yadav Prakasha's head. It literally burnt him. He got up, looked at Ramanuja shedding tears and said, "Why? You don't like my explanation? What is wrong with that? Is it not Kapi means monkey, Asam means buttocks? What is wrong if I say Narayana's eyes are as red as the buttocks of a monkey?" Ramanuja could not say, open his mouth. The teacher insisted, "You seem to be knowing much more than me. Tell me what is your explanation for this." Then Ramanuja said, "Since you asked me to tell, I'm opening my mouth, sir. Kapyasam need not be. Kapi means a monkey, Asam means the buttocks. You don't have to give that kind of a interpretation. You can actually split it and say, Kam means water, Pi, Pipati, one who drinks all the water, Surya, sun god, evaporates all the water from the oceans. Kam, Pi, means one who drinks all the water. Asam, the minute the sun is rising, Asam, that blooms, namely the lotus flower. Narayana's eyes are like such a red lotus flower that is just blooming. The lotus bud blooming, the tip will be just blooming, like the eyes, the ends like they're getting widened. Kapyasam Pundarikamiva means Narayana's eyes are as red as the fresh blooming lotus flower. Yadav Prakasha got so angry with Ramanuja's wonderful way of explanation. On the pretext of making a Kashi Yatra from Kanchipuram to Kashi, en route at Nagpur outside Madhya Pradesh, he wanted to kill him. Ramanuja's cousin brother, Govinda heard of the teacher's plot to kill Ramanuja and warned him to just get out of this place. Ramanuja started going back to Kanchipuram. Overnight, Lord Varadaraja and Sri Mahalakshmi's Perundevitayar came as a hunter couple and brought Ramanuja overnight from Madhya Pradesh to Kanchipuram in Tamil Nadu. So this Padmaksha has a great significance in Sri Vaishnava way of explaining things. This Srimad Narayana, eyes like the just blooming lotus flowers. We cannot compare it to anything else. The most beautiful of the beautiful is Narayana's eyes. And of course, Anushtanam is very important. That is the difference between Acharyas and Gurus. Gurus will say everything. It looks as though that one day a Guru told everyone, you have to wake up before the sunrise, quickly take a shower, and do Sandhyavandanam, do Arghya Pradhanam as the sun is rising. Morning Sandhyavandanam should be done when the stars are still there. Means if the sun rises, the stars will disappear. So you should do morning Sandhyavandanam when the stars are still there. That means before the sunrise. And evening Sandhyavandanam you should do when the stars are not there. That means it should not be completely dark. The sun is set, but the sky is still a little bit white in color. That is the time to do Sandhyavandanam. So the teacher explained everything nicely. And after explaining everything nicely to the students, so the students believed the teachers got up early in the morning and were doing Sandhyavandanam. They were looking around, where is our teacher? They went back and saw the teacher is still sleeping. One of them had the courage to go and wake up the teacher and say, sir, you asked us to do Sandhyavandanam before the sunrise. How come we are still sleeping? He got annoyed and said, shut up. I'm a teacher. Guru. I will only teach, but I don't follow anything. I'm here to teach, that's all, not for me to follow. That is Gurus. Acharyas, they themselves will wake up. They will take a shower. Sunrise time, they will do Sandhyavandanam. That is Acharyas. So here, for Bhagavat Anupavam, one should follow regulation, all the regulative principles. And even at the age of 120, you still get Sandhyavandanam every day. Yes, even Sansis have Sandhyavandanam. That Vaishnava Acharyas way of following sannyasam. In Vaishnava, this thing, even if you are not following most of the rules and regulations when you are a householder, grahasthashram, you must follow every rule in grahasthashram.
Swami, voice break out in Swami.
Grahasthashram.
Voice break out in Swami, voice.
Oh, I see. Whereas in Shankaracharya way of followers, they should be extremely religious before becoming sannyasis. And the minute they become sannyasis, they cut their Mulatadu. Mulatadu means that waist string. Waist string is needed for you to have kaupinam. So they don't even have kaupinam. They cut that waist string, waist band. Before sannyasam, they will have the shikha. The minute they are sannyasam, they are clean shaven. No shikha for them, no tilaka for them. They have yajnapavitam. They do sandhyavandanam, yajna yagadis before taking sannyasam. But the minute they become sannyasis, they even remove the yajnapavitam. They don't do sandhyavandanam, etc. Whereas in Vaishnava, this thing, Anushtanam is very important. The minute you take up sannyasam, you must follow the rules very rigidly. Whether you followed or not when you're a grahastha doesn't matter. But in sannyasi, you must. Namely, you must have shikha. You must have kaupina. You must do sandhyavandanam. You cannot remove the yajnapavitam. That is why Bhagavad Ramanuja. To do Arghya Pradhanam, you should stand and do. Age 120, he would not even stand. He will ask two of his students to hold him by his hand, by his arms. They will hold him and he will get up and do the Sandhyavandanam, doing the Arghya Pradhanam. That is the greatness of the Mahatma Ramanujacharya. So here the Gopika, when they said, wake up, shame on you, the Gopika said, no, I'm not sleeping. The whole night I could not sleep. I was craving for Krishna. With the craving for Krishna in the Virahagni, I was literally burning myself, unable to bear the separation from Krishna. What can I do? My eyes, without my knowledge, just closed. Sorry, it doesn't mean I don't want to wake up. It doesn't mean I mean to hurt you or keep you waiting. It is because I could not sleep the whole night. Without my knowledge, my eyes have closed. She apologized for that. She came out. And these sannyasis, everything is kashayam for them. Everything is saffron in color. Except three things. Namely, for Orthodox sannyasis, the white cloth on the top of their tridandam is white, and the yajnapavitam is white, and their own teeth are white. Other than that, they should not have anything white. Everything should be kashayam. And this yajnapavitam is a must to do sannyavandanam. At the right time, and that to sing the praise of the Supreme Lord. That Supreme Lord, Shankha Chakra Gada Padmadhari, Shankham Panchajanyam, Shankham Panchajanyam, Chakram Sudarshanam, Gada Kaumodiki, the bow Sharangam, and the Khadgam Nandakam. Bhagavan Shivan Narayana, when he incarnated as Lord Krishna in the jailhouse, he gave his divine form, he made the divine form of his seen by his parents Devaki and Vasudeva. As in Krishna Avatara, Lord Krishna never directly displays the chakra 24/7. But whenever it is needed, he used to raise his finger, Krishna will appear on his finger. Narayana, Krishna doesn't have to say. Sudarshana knows the mindset of Krishna. Whatever Krishna is thinking in his mind, Sudarshana will do it. That is so in the case of killing Shishupala. Or in the case of cutting off the 996 hands of Banasura. Or while killing Paundaka Vasudeva, the king of Kashi. Or during the Mahabharata war, to cover up one son, he sent Sudarshana with the brilliance of 1,000 suns. And the net result, it created darkness and gave an opportunity for Arjuna to shoot Saindhava. So Bhagavan Krishna can do wonders. To cover up one sun, he sends Sudarshana with the brilliance of Sudarshana Mahajwala, Koti Surya Samaprabha, Koti, 10 million. One sun brilliance, 10 million suns brilliance. Sudarshana's brilliance is that of 10 million suns. So he sends Sudarshana into the sky to cover up the one sun. To cover up one sun, he sends Sudarshana who has the brilliance of 10 million suns. And the net result, Krishna can create darkness. And Jayadratha, or Saindhava, Duryodhana's brother-in-law. Duryodhana had a sister, Dusara. Dusara's husband is Jayadratha or Saindhava. He was still not sure that his sun set or not. Because not even a minute back, there is still sun is there bright up in the sky. They all thought at least 1 or 2 hours more for the sunset. But all of a sudden, within 1 minute, there is sunset. Saindhava could not believe his eyes. He was extremely happy. Good, sunset, I'm not killed. Arjuna will die now. So he wanted to make sure that it's really sunset. He climbed up to the top of the elephant and was looking at the west, looking at, is it really sunset? Krishna pointed to the fellow standing on the very big elephant and said, Arjuna, look at that fellow. He is the one standing on the elephant. He was Saindhava. Come on, aim an arrow and shoot. Arjuna released the arrow. This went super fast and cut off Saindhava's head. Same time Krishna is with on the chakra, sun came up. So, Saindhava is dead. That is Krishna's greatness. Nobody can do. How do you create darkness? By covering up one sun. With the Sudarshana who has the illumination of 10 million suns. Sudarshana Mahajwala, Koti Surya Samaprabha. Ajnanam Dasyamireva, Vishnuvar Margam Pravartaya. One has to realize we are ajnanam, we are ignorant. And should put in Acharya and follow the instructions verbatim. Then you are guaranteed to get moksha. That is how Goda Devi is encouraging every one of us. That is why here Goda Devi is considered even as an Acharya, telling us, do your Ajna Kainkaryams. Do your Ajna Kainkaryams. So, Andal is considered an Acharya by all great Mahatmas. And she is encouraging the Sharanagati, which is the well-established dictum of the Vedas, and also the Sampradayam of Bhagavad Ramanuja. May you all be fortunate to enjoy to follow the footsteps of Goda Devi. And as she instructed, surrender to Bhagavan Srimanarayana and attain just life itself. No more waiting, all happiness, no more coming back to this wretched world. What else you want? Be fortunate, follow Goda Devi's footsteps, wake up before the sunrise, start praying before the sunrise, and do Sharanagati. Stick to Bhagavata Bhakti, guaranteed salvation. Even if you have a million births to come, Krishna can wipe out all of them in no time. May you all be fortunate to do that and attain Sri Vaikuntha at the end of this life. And you don't have to worry about coronavirus, you don't have to worry about anything. What about coronavirus? So what? It may hit me, so what? I will die, so what? I will leave this dirty world and go to the eternal world. Sri Vaikuntha will be very happy there, where there is no cancer, where there is no heart attack, where there is no coronavirus, where I will never become old, everyone 20 years old. Most important thing, enjoying the divine anubhavam, divya anubhavam of Sriman Narayana, serving him. That is the most important thing. Good luck, and hope to see you at 8 o'clock for the Bhagavad Gita. Narayana, yeah, I had to go, ma.
Okay, Swamiji. Narayana Swamiji.
I go for a second.
Srimanarayana.
Actually, it's almost non-stop. O'clock we started that, then again at 4 o'clock, and again this. No problem. Again we'll start again. Bhagavad Gita, ma. Narayana.
Swamiji.
Thank you, ma. Sorry to keep you waiting, Narayana.
Srimanarayana Swamiji.